Hi, my name is Micah Townsend-Ingram, and this is my presentation on social media versus COVID vaccines. So we're gonna start off with the start. In the what? It's more of what is COVID. So the timeline on COVID, in January 10 in 2020. The first wave of COVID like officially began in the U.S. The cases were minimal, but it was still like a big thing. March 12th, that was the first official lockdown in the United States due to COVID. 2021, we had this whole thing about mask mandates and still on lockdown and COVID regulations, way to stay safe, social distancing. And then from 2021 to the present day, COVID is still here. People still catch it, but then now it's like more of like the war of vaccines. Social media and the influence. We all kind of know what social media is. Social media is a platform. It's big. Everyone uses it. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All these things are, putting different outlooks on COVID. So, here this chart. I have this chart. My graph is only dated to 2021 because that was the peak of the COVID vaccines and the release of them. The peak of COVID and the release of them. As you can see, the influence of anti-vax, of people that don't get vaccinated has increased tremendously through this time, and especially due to 2021 with COVID. Um, and really just, the rumor of whether the vaccine is good or not. These are just some pictures of, rallies, people saying they don't want, that they don't need to get vaccinated. And then there are one people here saying that they got vaccinated. So the oh my god, this for me is just really just I just added this to really show like the different sides of COVID. As someone, for me, I personally myself, I'm not against vaccines. I have both COVID shots and both boosters. So I'm not against vaccines. Some people are against vaccines, and some of the things that I saw that people are asking, are vaccines safe? Yes, I want the vaccine. I'm not getting vaccinated. Some people are just against COVID, and social media is having an impact. And the people with these thoughts are now spewing it over to social media, and their impact is starting to show. Unfortunately, social media has always been a platform for spreading misinformation about COVID-19 vaccine. Conspiracy theories and false information about the vaccine have been shared widely on social media, leading to the confusion and the distrust among some individuals. Um, so yeah, here. Overall, social media has played a significant role in shaping public opinion and awareness about the COVID-19 vaccine. It is important to carefully evaluate the information we see on social media and rely on trusted sources of the information when making decisions about the vaccine. So that is my presentation, but now I'm just gonna talk more, saying why I believe that social media has had a negative impact on the COVID vaccines. I think that the COVID vaccines are extremely important. These vaccines, some of them, some people are still contracting COVID, but some people aren't. I'm vaccinated. I've never had COVID, and I feel like that the vaccine does work. I do. I don't get sick at all, not much. But I did have a talk with my physician, and my physician felt as though that getting a vaccine was the best idea, was the best choice for me, because my physician didn't think that my body would take well to COVID. and my mom didn't want me to be hospitalized, and neither did my physician. I would say that I feel if more people would actually speak to their physicians or look at reliable sources like the CDC or CNN, then we would have a better outlook on whether the vaccine is truly bad. um, I feel like people are just unclear of the actual point of the vaccine, and people are on social media and spreading false information on if the COVID vaccine is actually working, or if the COVID vaccine is actually just giving, or just a way for people to just get get COVID. I understand that there are vaccine mandates, and more jobs are making people get vaccinated, and I agree with them because we don't want another pandemic. COVID was very serious for a lot of people. A lot of people lost their lives. So I feel like a lot of people, if you don't get vaccinated, in my opinion, you're making it more about like you, and just saying that you can do this and you can do that. Um, so my name is Micah Townsend-Ingram again, and this is my presentation.